Hi everyone, I'm Nancy with Ladybugs Flowers and Rustic Decor, and today we're going to be making a spring wreath. It could be used for Easter or all summer. So anyways, we're going to start on it. It is a 24 inch, and I'm going to turn it around here where you can see. And I'm going to get up, and you won't be seeing me, but I'll be talking, is make my bow for it. So I got some burlap here, and that's the only material that I'm going to be using. And I don't know if I got my scissors over here or not. I hope so. So we're going to leave that tail down there. And all I'm going to do is just loop it back and forth. So what I'm doing is just taking it back and forth. Want it to be about the same. So then I'm going to take that and wrap that around the back. We could do maybe a couple more, but that's all I'm going to do. Forward from behind, I'm going to take this other side and I'm going to cut it off right where I did it. You know, let the streamer hang for that side. And we want both of them to be sticking down there. And what I am using, it is going to be kind of springish. And of course, I've got wire wrapped around the wreath as well that I've left. To help hold the stuff that we're putting in it, plus hold the wreath together, because when I bought it, it didn't come with anything wrapped around it. And what I'm trying to do here is get that just as tight as I can. So I'm twisting my wire around, and then you fix your bow how you want it to sit. And I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I'm going to move this on up, and I'm going to wrap it a little tighter around the wreath to support it. But I'm going to still leave that wire on there. And what I am wanting to use is these little bead greenery in them. And a lot of people uses the whole little stalk in one place, but I'm not. I'm doing mine individual, placing them where I want them, and I'm just going to stick that in there and run that stem back through. Do the same thing, and you're going to have enough room if you want to push up on them to where you got some end left on it. So I'm just going to place another one up there, kind of above, And I'm just taking that stick and running it back through the wreath. And I think these are so pretty. I don't know what I mean, if you think green wreath's pretty, I love this. It's one of my favorites. So I should have had them pushed up. So we're going to get all our greenery put in first. And I am going to run that back through right there to help support it. And then back up through some of this vine. That'll just help keep it in there. I don't know why I keep on reaching over there for the whole bundle. Which, I mean, it is ending up being like it's in the whole bundle, but I want to be able to control which way it is going. And we're just going to stick some back there. Tree, or the Family Dollar. It's not the Dollar Tree anymore. Weave it together where you're not having to do so much. You're just sticking the whole thing in. But I think that is not just wasteful, but it could be. It's according to how many I do end up using going around. Because I'm not going to go on around this way with it. I'm going to come up with it. So, let's see, I got a naked spot. I drew that one plumb out, so I'm just going to set it over here to the side. Get our little spots filled in. I see I've done used a pretty good bit to get that filled in. I'm going to adjust it for my bow, but we was going to adjust our bow because all of it's not wanting to turn the right way once we get it all in there that we're putting in. And as I said, I'm just sticking that in there and then taking the green part, the stem, and folding it back into the vine. Not wanting this vine to be naked nowhere. And some of my little flowers here is sticking. think that's enough. Or if we might need one more. Or a couple more. And what I'm doing is trying to get it to where underneath here has got it. Where it's not naked in any spot once you lift it up. Since we got them in there, is I've got these little white wildflowers, and I want to stick them in here with it. Just not just compacted, but stick them in. And I'm going to fold them back too, which I am going to take my wire and put support on all of it. And they just kind of hang. Just every which way. So we just have that coming out. Not want them to be hid. We might have to pull it out some. Push it up as far as you can get it. Because you're wanting them to be showing as well. If you're going to put them in there. So that's why I was saying I don't know if we have too many of the greenery, too much of the greenery in there for my other that I was wanting to stick in. I'm going to stick one right in here. And then another one. Right over here. See. And there. A big one up there, I think. All right. Before I finish around the bottom with the rest, I've got these little purple ones, whoops, that I want to stick in. Well, I done pulled it apart. So just kind of want to stick them in around your white ones. And to stay in there. Well, that's the wrong thing. And wanting them to be seen as well. So you're just going to have to kind of pull them outward. I'm just going to stick one right in here. Kind of to be in between. And maybe one back here. Have one a little higher. I think that's pretty. You can't see the purple as well. But I think that is beautiful. Alright, I've got some of this blue. I don't have many. It's another little wildflower of some sort that I had bought last year and used. And I only had 2 sets of them. And each set only has 5. So I did want to stick them in there too to give it a little more color. The blue little flowers got a little bit of purple around in it. So I thought it would be pretty with it. And then the little grass sticking out from it. And then also some of that white that's on there. Let me stick that one right in here. And another one up here. But wanting that blue to be seen. So I'm going to save my other 5 for the bottom. Then I've got these little yellow ones. I don't have many of them neither. I took them apart. That I just thought would give it a little more brightness in it. Just to stick some. And just a few. You want them to stick up there. Where that's not being covered. Stick them up here. And as I said, I will make sure this is secured if anybody does want to buy it. I'm not going to leave it to where all of it's going to come out. Let me see how many more of them I got. I'll stick one more up here. we'll go ahead and wrap this wire that I got in there on around this one. That way I don't have to worry about that one. I know I got it. But we want it to be seen. And I hope you can see it. I know they're small, but it's filling in on the wreath. So we are going to take some more of these little wild white ones. And start going the opposite direction. Let me push them up. Not wanting them right on top of each other. But wanting them in there to be seen. Stick one right in here. Going around. Stick it down here in the bottom. Stick this one kind of up towards the top. Well, I'm jerking out that too. As I was doing. Let's see how many more I've got. Don't want them stuck all together. Don't want them stuck because this bottom piece is bigger. Go ahead and put this down here. We'll have another one down there. Then I stick these last two up in here. I got one more. Might as well stick it in there. Well, if I can. Well, I'm gonna wait to see. Kind of step back and look. All right. So here we go with our little purple. I'm just gonna kind of go around where that ribbon is to fill in. Got more of these than I do the little blue ones, so we can go ahead and just stick them in there. Not worrying about where we're going to stick them. Well, I mean, I want them to look good, but not worried about running out before you got enough. I can't get it stuck through nowhere. Right in here. Kind of take that greenery out there. I mean, you don't want it to be overwhelming with them, but have enough to blend in with the rest of your stuff. And I think I'm going to stick one more right in here on this side. And I think that's all we need. Go ahead and stick the blue in. I'm going to stick one right up here next to this white one. And then I'll stick one on this side because we only have 5 of them. And you're wanting them to be seen. I think we have 6. I miscounted. Stick another one right in there. Bring it out to where you can see. All right. And we're going to go to our yellow. Just to have some stuck in, and we are going to have to make sure that we got it good and in there. I'm just kind of sticking in right now. I'll wrap it up. I'll go ahead and put some in here at this end. To make sure we got some all the way through it. And we got one more. Maybe stick that right in here, right where that bow is. And have them sticking out. I am going to go ahead and stick these in. We're going to cut that off. Got one more. And I think that's all we're going to do. And it'll be our little country rustic . And I think that is beautiful. My lighting is not showing very well. Let's see if you can see it better that way. Beautiful. Big and a lot of greenery. But country rustic, beautiful. Hope everyone has enjoyed the video, and always remember, you are enough, and have a blessed night. Thank you.